Welcome everybody to another MMO review type thing. Today I'm looking at the game Fosaken World. It's a game I play quite often actually. It's one of my favorite games. Favorite MMOs. Well, favorite after Star Wars The Old Republic. I absolutely love that game. I would be doing a review of it, but my subscription ran out and I don't really have the funds at the moment to go get another one. I'll show you the different characters, different races, and the different types of classes they can be. First, I'm going to start off with the human. Right here, you can be a human warrior, so that's what they like. A human assassin. A human mage, which I find in this game, they nerfed the mages really bad. And a human priest. The next race is the elves. The elves can also be an elf warrior, an elf priest, and only elves can become bards. Now with the dwarves, there's only one class they can be, and that's the Marksman. And that's pretty much a range class, and he's the female. I find there's so much difference between the male and the females in this one. And the Stoneman, it's pretty much the same thing, and the Stoneman can only be male. I don't know why, that's no female Stoneman. But they're a protector, which is like it's the big tank. Yes, you can see, it's the main tanking class of the game. And the last race we have is the Kindred race, which is pretty much very similar to Vampire. And they can be assassins, mages, and the race Vampire, which is kind of like a mage. For this video purpose, I'm gonna pick what was I gonna pick? A Stoneman Protector, because other games may have this other type of stuff. Like, I know other games have humans, elves, dwarves, and some games even have like a mystery class vampire. But I don't see many other games with like a Stoneman type class, so I'm gonna play that. Customization is actually fairly decent, I find. It's all sliders, and just going like that, you can see there's a bunch of different combinations. I'm gonna go with that guy. Looks pretty cool. Okay, so when you hit next, you can put in any date for this. But what this does, in the game, you do a thing called praying, which is kind of a daily thing. But it helps you. You can get bonuses. And if you pray to like 60 days, play every day for 60 days, and pray at least once a day each day, you'll get big in-game bonuses and stuff like that you can use to help improve your character. For the name, I'm just going to use the name Psycho. And create. Okay, that name's already taken. Psycho Soldier, which is the name of a rapper I know. Well, not personally. I have him on Facebook, and I follow him on YouTube. So I'm gonna start here. This should show you what the in-game is actually like. Now this game, you haven't no, it's published by Perfect World Entertainment, which are the same people that published the MMO Perfect World, and Jade Dynasty, and other Japanese, not Japanese, but Asian MMOs. This is another Asian MMO, and has a lot of grind to it. It's just weird. And I think my game just crashed. Uh-oh. 1 second, folks. Welcome back, everybody. I'm sorry right there. But my game crashed trying to load in because I was in window mode trying to record a bunch of stuff. This is what happens when you come in. You get your quest menu that pops up saying you have a quest. Then you just accept that, that's your quest. Then it tells you to equip your weapon. Then that pops up. And close all this stuff. This is just updates from the newest expansion, which added in the big thing with flying mounts. You can close that out. Up here is that praying thing I told you about. And see, when you start off, it gives you a bunch of gear, which you can just equip. And you do this every 5 levels, and you can get bonus. Like this time, I got a life spring. So what I'm going to do is bend that up and go here. I'm only going to make this like maybe 10 minutes from here to continue. Stonemen seem to walk very slow, but I would too if I was a ginormous stone person. And the questing is what you would expect. You just do this kind of stuff. Oh, right here, beginner rewards. You get a thing called favors, just what you add throughout the game. And with favors, you can get different items. At 15 and 25, you can get purple items, which are better than anything. Level 30, you can get actually level 20, so that's 30 up there. But level 20, you can get a permanent mount. No, not permanent mount, a 7-day mount. But I normally end up getting mounts before then. And there's other stuff. Here's the dedication stuff. So 200 days in a row, you can get this, which will help. Okay. So I'm just going to head on. Questing is pretty easy. You just click that, and it'll bring you where you need to go. And as you've seen, I went up to level 2 just by doing one quest, so it's fairly easy to do. There we go. I don't ever read quests, but apparently this game has an excellent storyline. I was going to show you what combat's kind of like in this game, and actually I will show you what my level 30 is. It's on a different thing, and like every other game, there is a title. Okay, so it looks like I might have to go kill stuff, and already I'm getting gear upgrades. So this is what this game looks like. I think it's a pretty good game. However, you do need somewhat of a decent computer to run it. Right now, I run the game slow, and it lags when I get into the main town, especially if I'm on a trade. Because there's everyone that's vending there, and there's a lot of people. You can turn down the graphics and stuff like that through the menu system. Settings. See, I have everything turned right down right now. Actually, I won't touch that right now. But even on the lowest settings, I think the game still looks amazing. And on the higher settings, all this rock and stuff would have even more detail added into it. Here's the outside world. It looks like I have to attack stuff. So what I'm going to do is find out what skills do which. Whack. So I'm going to do the mental focus one, which lagged. I'm going to go to attack. Just to show you what combat's kind of like. One thing I noticed that very early on, if you use your like secondary, actually not even a secondary skill. If you use any one of your skills, you can pretty much knock out these things. It's pretty friggin' easy. Let's see, look, I just do that. Okay, that glitched out for a second. Do that, and there, I'm done. And I can continue on, going down. Here is just one of the main spots. This actually shares the same starting area as the Elves. The Elves are down here. But a lot of them do, like Elves and Stonemen are in the same alliance. Dwarves and Humans, I think, are in the same alliance. I think Kindred is the only one that has their own alliance. So, it's pretty good, I think. And the game does have a currency that you can go out and buy that Ija leaves. Let's accept that. So I'm just gonna close that and bring that down. That's part of a quest. So here's the shop, and you can get pretty cool mounts as you get on through the game if you want to spend real world money. Some flying mounts. You can also get mounts based solely on your race. Like only a Stoneman can use that. Only Dwarves can use that. You can also get different like fashion tips. Different fashion items that don't have very much effect. That's if you want to spend the extra money in the game. Then of course you can get bonus crystals and stuff. You can get pets. So all in all, the game's pretty decent. I forget what I was going to say right now. If you want to ride on a huge Mastiff, you can. See? If you want to ride on the Mastiff dog, you can. At the beginning, this part right here, you keep getting that. Keeps giving you bonus items. And a lot of this game is go kill X number of mobs, then attack. This game does have an instance system where you can queue for instances. No one really takes role of a tank or anything. Everyone just attacks. It's kind of awful, but if you were to join a group and they go through it, it'd be a lot better. Unless everyone ignores the drop, you get first. If you're the only Stoneman there, and the item is for a Stoneman protector, you're the only one who can roll for it. Other people can't greet it or anything. It's only when you deny it is when someone else can pick it up. So that's pretty good. So you can get gear stuff for you, specifically your class. I'm usually the only warrior on my other server character. I'm usually the only warrior that goes through, so it's pretty easy. Go kill Nagas. See, pretty much the same quest from up there, but I gotta kill these things, I think. So yeah, I think it's just go kill these things. B. Quest items. In this, you can expand. I have, on my other account again, level 30, and I have a very expanded thing. Also, with these leaves, if you don't want to spend actual money, you can go to an auction house. If you keep doing instances and you happen to get gear that either you don't like or it's for a different class, you can sell it at the auction house for the real world money and go to the bank and get the leaves. Which, again, I think it's pretty good. And that way you can get stuff. So, this MMO review, it's not really much of a review. I know some stuff. I told you guys some stuff. There's not much to really else say about it. So, for now, I will cancel out of this character and I'll show you. Actually, I won't show you because it's not much deal. Oh, you can also click around so you can do one thing. But there's nothing really about this MMO that's really any different from anything else. It has a unique thing, but again, it's just another MMO. That's another Asian MMO. And it's pretty fun if you want to spend time and play it. I would recommend it. I love playing this game. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.